Do-do-do-do. What is up, you guys? It's your boy Rob, Hollow Avarice, back again with some gaming goodness. Today, we're here just to have a chill day. Boop, there go my ears. Nice and blue. We're just gonna have a chill day. We're gonna do some Marvel Rivals. I think maybe some Fortnite. If there's time, maybe I'll do a Mafia 2 stream tonight. I'm not positive. But we're gonna start just doing some Marvel Rivals. You know? Been a few weeks. Been a week since I had a play. Oh man, I gotta tell you guys, I am exhausted. It's been a fun 2 days. I met up with my friend group and we went out and did a huge, I went to Pokemon Go Fest back a couple weeks ago in Jersey City. Because I'm one of those people that still plays Pokemon Go in 2020, what year is it, 5? And oh man, yesterday we were out from, I met up with my friends around 9:30. It started at 10 o'clock. So we went out, we had some breakfast. And then we hit up 2 different parks before ending at, so the parks we went to in the morning sessions were all really good. And then we went to, by me, they have this environmental center. It's not the greatest park for Pokemon Go. It has like the entrance area has a lot of Pokestops, and that's really good. But it actually has a huge walk through the Meadowlands, the New Jersey Meadowlands. It's a beautiful walk, and it was just a really great way to end the day. So it was like a very nice hike, and that's how we ended our day. And today I met up with 2 different friends who I don't usually do, who I don't see as much. I don't hang out with them as often. But like the shiny haul today these are just in the past 2 days. All these rare shinies. I got some really rare guys. A lot of things I've never gotten before. It was neat. It was a good time, I'll say. I gotta do my Zacian still. I gotta remember that. Alright, so yes, let's do... There we go. Alright, so I have been doing this. Anyway, long story short, went out all day yesterday. Today I was out for a couple hours. Got back around 4-ish. I really had to shower, so my hair is nice and fluffy. Because it was in the 90s yesterday, in the high 80s, low 90s today. It was a beautiful day, though. And again, it was a lot of fun, but I was so exhausted yesterday because we were walking from 10 a.m. to 6:37 p.m. yesterday, and like part of that was a very beautiful hike. I just passed out, and I didn't wake up till past midnight. So I very much want to get this. The new Future Foundation skin and 1 free costume. We only have 11 days left of this season. That means I did miss a couple of these, as I think this is the first time in months I've let a couple of these lapse. Take damage, secure assists, heal, win, double KOs. I like the Punisher skin for one reason, the new Punisher skin that just got released. For this gorgeous MVP skin. And he does look John Barenthal-y, but I think he just looks too similar to the mainline Punisher that we have. You know, I don't think he's distinct enough. But this skin, on the other hand, this Thor skin, the Hellfire Dallas Thor, I think looks beautiful. The Mystic Raiment. I love the Triskelion on his back, him walking down the Rainbow Bridge. Him swapping out Mjolnir for Gungnir, his father's spear. That's a really, really good skin. Alright, and we're going to get to do our exchange today. Which means I'm probably going to go with either Red Scar or Superior Iron Man are the two that really do it for me. In this, I think I'm probably gonna go Hulk. I think I use Hulk more. I mean, the goal is to get them all eventually, right? If they do two or they do. Hold on, sorry. So Namor I got, and Moon Knight I got from this. The rest of them I bought. Bought those three. I bought that. I bought that. I bought that. I got these two from PSN, and I bought that. So yeah, we got two of these in this season. So if it's two per season, right? Each half season gives us one of these events. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 22 total. Alright. So it might be a few seasons until we get this proper.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
I tear through the cloudless night, just like the moon. I tear through the cloudless night, just like the moon. I tear through the cloudless night, just like the moon.
His design is just so goddamn good.
Being Avatar of Vengeance takes a lot out of a guy.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
The Winter Soldier. It's an honor. You're one of the best in the business.
My performance record as an assassin shouldn't make me anyone's role model.
Hey, I don't tell you not to idolize the red, white, and blue Boy Scout. Let me do me.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3,
Khonshu is my
2,
shield.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Khonshu gave me my mission, and nothing's going to stop me from seeing it through. Rise and fall!
Keep your distance from the spider nest.
Khonshu is my shield.
Good.
A gift from Khonshu.
Now, remember that.
Should be can't hold me forever. Thank you very much.
You don't want to become like me.
On your toes. Here they come. Frank's doing what he does best. Khonshu is my
Help get that
shield.
vehicle to its destination.
Think you can navigate these webs, kid?
I lost it. Now I'm trying to make sure nobody else ever has to lose theirs.
Good night.
I'm doing this my way! To break free!
Thank you very much.
For you.
Sorry, soldier.
The moon haunts you.
Some sort of spider nest.
Time for some fireworks.
Love battlefield medicine.
Hostile forces incoming.
A gift from Khonshu.
Assemble! Your powers are mine! Assemble!
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Good. Come on, cat. Die.
We are undefeatable! It's spider time!
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
The moon haunts you.
Down to a kill! That's 3!
Let's get Spider-Zilla where she needs to go.
Dark child.
You're halfway there. Keep going!
Thank you very much.
Destroy that nest. Sniper, he's there.
Two.
The wounds are gone. Thanks.
Go, my children. Those
Heads up, they got a
Thank you very much.
Almost there! Don't turn back now!
on, keep going out. Yeah, buddy.
The moon haunts you! Rise and fall!
Let's roll.
Frank's doing what Khonshu is my shit. Thank you very much.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. Double KO.
Good.
Always glad to help, partner.
We've got quite the
It's clobbering time! Punisher's down. Rise and fall! Good. You needed it.
Feel the wrath of the goddess!
Extermination!
Punisher's down. Crazy.
Good.
A little pick-me-up. Rise and fall. Needed that, thanks. The moon
I am ready to put on a show.
by the eye of Agamotto.
Ready
Good
shotgun
night.
for a
Double KO.
Toes. Here
That's
they come.
three.
3 down.
heavy weapons.
That's it. Don't let anything stand in your way.
A gift from Khonshu.
Together to victory! I'm doing this my
Punisher's down. They're crazy. Hope you filled the tank, Zero. It's go time. Needed that, thanks.
Good. Come on.
So close. This is your big chance.
A gift from Khonshu. Khonshu to man's finish. The moon haunts you.
Double KO.
Good. Get a lot of the double KOs that I need.
Thank you very much.
Another epic victory.
Got plenty of KOs. I think I did plenty of damage. Got most of my double KOs needed. Cool. Complete match. Defeat 10 enemies. Good, good. Good, good. Good, 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 good. Yeah, I like that line. Almost there and almost there. Then I'll do some cloak and dagger to get these and this. I have about 8,000. I should probably buy it now so I don't forget. Let's just knock out one more damage match, then we'll do 1 or 2 healing matches.
Pick your hero. Or villain. I'm not
I've been
judging.
trying pretty hard
Dare
to
the
avoid
cloudless night, just like the moon.
leaks.
I tear through the cloudless night, just like I tear through the cloudless night, just like the moon. Khonshu guides me, just
30
not
seconds
always in the
before you
right
attack.
direction.
Get ready.
See how those fools run from my subaquatic soldiers.
I am well versed in the Oni that dwell on the land, but the seas are a mystery to me.
It is only natural to be in awe of the denizens of the deep, especially me.
And I look forward to hunting them all.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area.
God, what I wouldn't
Got
do
it?
for like a Phoenix Iron Man.
We must stop Doom's schemes before reality unravels around us.
Enemies on approach.
Thank you very much.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Diamond is respectfully durable.
The mission area is yours.
Thank you very much.
Shall I throw a gala in our honor? Grave mistake.
A gift from Khonshu.
I suppose some life forms deserve to be slain, Ultron.
I found it. This was Khonshu's will.
Good.
Ruthless Psylocke. Just the way I like it.
A gift from Khonshu.
I have suffered severe damage. Scans indicate a missing item.
As cold-hearted
You've
as
captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Good.
Spectre.
Rise and fall. A little pick-me-up. The moon haunts you. Sorry, no onks for you.
Look who's here.
Glory's almost yours.
The other Moon Knight, damn it.
Power.
Betrayed by
Guess
the moon.
Khonshu's got my back after all.
Watch me soar. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
One after another.
Alright, I only got one. I got a couple of kills, but I only got one double KO.
Khonshu has guided me this far. I trust him.
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Well, good looks, business acumen. We'd make quite the power couple.
Maybe. But what do you have that I don't?
Take another look. Do you really need to ask that to me?
So, when's our first date?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Khonshu seems to be enjoying the end of all that is a bit too much. On your toes. A gift from Khonshu. We've got a spider problem. The moon haunts you.
Spider mind into me.
Back where I started.
Let's go up top.
Gift from Khonshu. I'd know that Ankh anywhere. Took out the other Moon Knight's Ankh. Almost didn't make it again.
Us against the world!
A little pick-me-up.
Close charge. Fire.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point. Control seized! Spider time!
Should be a heal somewhere around here, right? There it is.
A little love battlefield medicine.
I am ready to put on a show!
The moon haunts you!
The arm has been removed from play.
Rise and fall!
Disappearing.
Good. Sick.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Chaos always prevails.
Where there's one, there are probably more. I hope Friday.
Rise and fall! Love battlefield medicine.
Double KO!
What? You're real?
Sorry, Captain America.
Something here worth looking at.
I don't think that's the welcoming committee.
Thank you very much. The moon haunts you.
You'll have to keep fighting until
Come
we
on,
have
guys. We're so close. Although I guess for the sake of my kills, I wouldn't mind going into a third match.
double KO!
Nope, I guess we did it. Good job, guys. Oh.
Another epic victory! Big win!
Good, good. Eh. Yeah, not great. I was gonna switch to healing, but let's do one more damage.
Pick your hero, or villain. I'm not judging.
I tear through the cloudless night, just like the moon.
God, I would love some of these characters Phoenixified.
Khonshu guides me, just not always in the right direction.
Immortal chill. 30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Watch yourself out there.
Take your own advice, Mooney. I don't need protecting.
Nobody goes it alone in these times. We can't afford to.
I don't know the actual mileage, but this feels like a long way from Queens.
Immortal chill. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Dr. Doom tore everything apart. I want to be a part of putting it back together.
I am very excited for Null. From what I hear, and from what I'm guessing,
I like the
damn,
cold.
might need help.
Looks like the mission
Khonshu.
area
Let
is
me
yours
rest.
to capture now.
Bless me, so
I really
Check it out. Curious.
rise and fall.
The mission area is yours.
You're a little long.
Time to celebrate.
This is my natural selection.
Moonlight placed an oak.
Hey, check this place out. A gift from Khonshu.
Goddamn. I only got 2 kills so far. That's not great.
You rode the light.
Come on, Khonshu. Let me rest.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
It looks like we got them pinned.
I'm hurt. All smashed. This is gonna hurt. Sciatic clip.
The moon haunts you! The moon haunts you!
Double KO. That's 3. The area's
Khonshu
almost
never
yours.
rests.
Disappears.
A gift from Khonshu.
Extermination!
I am the light in the darkness.
You got them all.
That was a little better. There you go. Towards the end. Okay, and at least I got a double KO. That's what I need.
Friends call me Mark, or Stephen, or Jake.
Bless me, Solo.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You seem distracted, Moon Knight.
Just listening to Khonshu babbling in my head. Again.
The past communes with me at times as well. I see it as a blessing.
Yeah, I wouldn't exactly call it that, but maybe you scored a better god.
The battle starts in 5, 4,
That's a good one.
3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Wakanda has always reached for the stars. Now we have claimed them.
Watch out, they're heading our way.
I like the cold.
Fear Magneto!
Spiders, watch your step.
The moon haunts you! I am vengeance!
Feel the wrath of the
Mission area is
goddess!
yours to capture now. The mission area is yours.
Ultron,
Well done, my son.
Susan up.
To be center stage.
Thank you very much.
I like the cold.
Wait, I didn't put that on there, did I?
I like the cold.
Rise and fall!
Getting on me.
Rude. You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Thank you very much. The moon haunts you!
Double KO. That's 3. Glory is almost yours. Disappear. A nice deep freeze.
Eight-legged tracking bombs. Fiendishly clever.
You need me.
A gift from Khonshu.
It's spider time.
That doesn't matter. They're nowhere near the point. You gonna stand on the point? Nope. Okay. Was that the sound of my death as the game ended?
Another epic victory. Big win.
We got a couple big kills in that last round, but... Ooh, Luna. Always love to see it. 3 matches, 1,000 damage, good, good. Good, good. Alright, I got the fire, I got the triple kill, I got 10 final. Okay, assists, healing, 4 more double kills. And healing. Start playing as a healer. Do a little more of our...
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one.
We are Cloak and Dagger. We are hope and fear.
Come on, all healers and tanks, no DPS. Nice. One more. Come on, lock in, Thor. Yeah. Ah. Triple support, triple
People are
vanguard.
always afraid of Ty. They just don't know him.
before you attack. Get ready.
What manner of creature are you? Strange allies this war has brought together.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The enemy is
I
here.
don't think I could handle the pressure of Dark Force.
Systems restoring. Make sure your firewalls are up on the spider.
Almost done.
All the way from Yancey Street. Just embrace the lights much better.
Lights out. Taste my I got what you need. Score one for time.
My time to shine.
Lights out.
Why we stop, Spider?
I got what you need.
Now I see them.
Darkness
Shall
swallows.
not stand idly by while Ultron lays claim to this
My time to
sovereign
shine.
land.
Lights out. Taste my thing.
Anyone willing to help? You're halfway there. Keep going.
All wrapped up.
My time to shine. Almost there. Don't turn back now. Us against the world. Oh, they're so sparkly. Ultron isn't going to make this easy for us. Double KO. That's 3. The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum. Or a dagger. They look like they mean business.
Good.
The spider robot is powerful.
You know what to do, spiders?
Almost bowed out.
Anyone willing to help?
It's clobbering time!
Feeling Ultron isn't going to make this easy for us. A foam of life! You owe me one.
The dragon fantastic!
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Ha!
I am ready to put on a show. Double KO! My time to shine. Shields up!
I am barely wounded.
Everybody needs a hand.
Born
Or
again!
a dagger. Just embrace the light.
Lights out. Us against the world.
Feeling fantastic. Please, for help.
The damage that
time
Ultron
to
has wrought
shine.
upon this land must be undone.
Good.
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger. Almost there. Don't turn back now. Please.
Score one for time. Appreciate the boost.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Good.
enemy! Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Track this enemy!
Very wounded.
You got my back? I've got yours. As graceful and lethal as always, T'Challa. Now I see them. Anyone willing to help? That's it! Don't let anything stand in your way.
This will not be my last night after all.
You know,
Was but a stretch.
Coach Stone, I'm trying to help. Glad to help. So close! This is your big chance!
Behold the god of thunder!
Us against the world. Down like this.
You must look behind. I am I smell.
Shields up! Feeling fantastic.
Hell yeah. Good amount of healing, I'd say.
Epic victory!
Don't think I got MVP there. I don't think I did enough damage to get enough KOs. Never mind. Definitely did enough healing, but then I don't know. I wasn't sure about the damage. 32, 27 assists. Good job, guys. What does the fire mean again? Most damage, yeah. Nice. That'll get me that. The fact that I didn't play yesterday night. I mean, it's only like 100 something, but it's still money on the table, you know? But again, I passed out.
Make all the difference. We are Cloak and Dagger.
I was, again,
We are
exhausted.
hope and fear.
Alright, a heavy damage one, so this one is going to give a lot of opportunity for healing. Because we got a lot of in-your-face.
Before we had powers, we had each other. That bond is unbreakable.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
You kids should stay out of this.
It's our world too.
We better test this out. The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
I don't think I could handle the pressure of the Dark Force.
Double KO! My time to shine. I'm trying to help. time to shine.
We've got a spider problem.
Us against the world!
All right. I held that for a second.
My time to shine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here they are.
Boots are gone. Thanks. Let's out. We're coming up ahead.
I appreciate you. Invisible? My time to shine.
This.
You need to stop that vehicle in its tracks. Help. So cold. Everybody
Supernova!
or a dagger.
We're getting our butts handed to us.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
I appreciate you. Still here. Don't you put me out.
Oh my, we're so.
They made it halfway! It's spider time! My time to shine. Stop that vehicle!
Helping from the shadows.
My time to shine. There's still a chance to stop them.
I'm doing this my way. Much better. Your powers are mine! Us against the world! Enter the absolute absurd. Helping through the shadows.
My time to shine. Just embrace the light.
Love battlefield medicine.
You owe me one. Enemy tag. You stopped them in their tracks.
Lights out. Suffering the darkness. Appreciate the witness. For mutant kind!
Please, we're hurt. My time to shine. Hold still. I'm trying to help.
Boots are gone. Thanks. Leave them to consume.
Everybody needs a hand
Good.
or a dagger.
I'm not done. I feel like myself again. Let's cook some more.
Glad to help.
Lights out.
You stopped them in their tracks. Us against the world.
Supernova!
Just embrace the light. Double KO.
Guys.
My time to shine.
Good.
You stop them in their tracks. There's the vehicle. Stop it. Only 60 seconds left. Enemy.
Enemies help. Lights out. Us against the world.
Leave them to
My time to shine.
Don't worry there.
I'll get you next time. Everybody 30 seconds. Or a dagger.
Good. I'm not saying I held that point multiple times, but come on, you guys.
You stop them in their tracks. Attack this enemy. The final 10 seconds.
Your powers are mine! Tremble before!
Everybody needs a hand sometimes. Or a dagger. I feel like I'm being watched. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
No smashing us now!
I held that point for a while. Come on, guys. Lock in. You guys suck.
Now might be a good time to stop them.
Fast! Grace us with victory!
Better stop that vehicle.
Grab the point.
Let's pop back up under their noses.
Get on the point.
I'm back to shed some light.
Our allies just don't want to stay on the damn point.
Only 60 seconds left.
Much better.
Just embrace the light.
Alright, that feels better.
Us against the world. Those little spiders.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Here. Down to 30 seconds. You got them all. Time for some fireworks. We stopped it in its tree. The final 10 seconds. The only one. We'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner. You got them all. Another epic victory.
That took longer than it should have, is all I'm gonna say. No, scrub bubble? Oh, good job, buddy. Good. Double KOs, 30 assists. A lot of healing. Alright. As long as I get the heal and the assist. 18,000 healing. Better do it. 37 assists, not bad. He got 34, but he got 35 KOs. Nice. And he got most KOs. Squirrel Girl got most damage. That makes sense. Squirrel Girl's kind of cracked. But I'll get inflict most damage in another match. Again, I got 4 days for that. That's not a problem. I could quickly grab... I have 9,342 chrono tokens. Purples, whatever the purples are. Chrono tokens, yeah. Which I can exchange for 900 units. Which is not bad. It's 300 units. 400 units. 500 units. 600 units. 700 units. 800 units. 900 units. Which means we're a good chunk of the way to a premium skin. Right? Like, this is 2,800. And that was 900 right there for a bundle. So we're more than halfway to a epic skin, which are the 1600s. I did buy the Future Foundation skins, because I want, now that I have Johnny, I want the whole set. So I'm hoping the next Spider-Man skin they come out with is Future Foundation Spidey. Alright, here we go. Hey, Bugs, back away from the nerd. So, if you've never read the Future Foundation comics, highly recommended. So, it all starts with Mr. Fantastic essentially trying to become more professorial, and teaching adults doesn't really work, so he starts teaching youth. So he starts finding gifted students, including his children, Franklin, Valeria, a clone of the Wizard, who's an enemy of his, Bentley 23, a couple of the Moloids, who are recurring monsters within the Fantastic Four mythos with their children, and a whole bunch of other, like, mythical children. And they, in their, I think, first week of being children, come up with a formula for the Thing that will let him live a human life, turn him into a human 1 week for every year. So he gets 1 week of being a normal man every year. And without thinking twice, he drinks it. And he goes around living his best life. He immediately goes out drinking with people. He plays cards with all the fellow superheroes. He is loving life. And he is amazing. And towards the end of his week, a attack happens at the Baxter Building. A portal opens to the negative zone. Annihilus, is sending an army of like bugs, swarms of bugs to attack. And they're trying to hold off the bugs, but they realize the only way to close the portal is for one person to stay on the other side of the portal. And throughout this entire thing, you're led to believe that this will lead up to the Thing's death. He's still in his human form, and he's like, now's my time. I have to do this. I can't be in my Thing form and stop this, but I can. He's like, he's decked out with a giant rifle. He's like, I can hold it off for long enough for the portal to close. And he's about to, when Johnny Storm comes in, the Human Torch throws him back and says he's got it. And he stays on the other side, closes the portal. The Avengers show up, but it's too late as they realize Johnny's gone. And then what follows is some of the most beautiful storytelling. Sue Storm completely and emotionally shuts down. She literally bubbles herself off from the world, and no one can get through to her until Johnny's funeral. When she sees all the heroes that showed up for Johnny and villains. Dr. Doom shows up to the funeral and shows respect. He's like, I hated the Human Torch, but he still did good in the world and believed he was doing right and was just, and that is admirable. And he died saving all of you. Admirable. The Mr. Fantastic, he has a vault with some of the most powerful weapons in the Marvel Universe. He takes the ultimate weapon called the Ultimate Nullifier, which just destroys anything, and he storms into the negative zone and tries to kill Annihilus. When Annihilus gives him the uniform, telling him to bring him to Johnny, Annihilus gives him the uniform of the Human Torch. It was eventually revealed later that the Human Torch was alive and was fighting as a gladiator. But it was still really cool. And that kind of dissuades him, and he kind of falls into a stupor. But the two best stories are The Thing, who emotionally shuts down. He can't process it. He's just filled with all this rage and anger because it's kind of he thinks it's his fault because the children turned him human, that he could not stop this sooner. So, awesome thing. Donald Blake, who is the human alter ego of Thor, and Bruce Banner, obviously the alter ego of the Hulk, both show up to see the Thing. And without words, this entire comic, there's no dialogue. They both transform. So the Thor and the Hulk are now standing directly in front of the Thing, and they both punch him. And the Thing just starts fighting, and it's just wordless combat for pages as they let him just let out all of his aggression till he breaks down crying. And is so good. But arguably the best story is Franklin Richards, the son of Mr. Fantastic and the Invisible Woman. He has cosmic level powers. He's deciding whether to destroy this universe and find another version of his uncle in the multiverse, and he's contemplating he's having horrible. It's gonna kind of imply he's not gonna do it. It's just these dark thoughts our mind go to. And the hero that talks to him, because he doesn't want to talk to his family about this, it's Spider-Man. And it's so touching because Spider-Man just brings Franklin to the top of a building. He buys him a hot dog first and talks to him about how it's kind of his fault that he lost his uncle. And he's like, what was your... And he tells him my uncle's name was Ben. He tells him the story of... So he does all but reveal his true identity to Franklin. And he's the one who gets through to Franklin, and it's so touching. And the kids want to go on... The kids of the Future Foundation want to murder Annihilus, led by Valeria, the daughter of Sue and Reed. But this eventually leads to Peter Parker, Spider-Man, becoming a member of the Future Foundation. And replacing Johnny Storm for a while. It's such a good story. I think I'm gonna switch Invisible Woman to that outfit. See, there's Spidey. So I'm hoping we get a special Spidey MVP skin. So it's not just this, but like a little more Spidey focused. Does the Human Torch have an MVP skin for this? Sorry, I'm just realizing. No, he doesn't. I'm curious, has there been any news or updates in Marvel Rivals? Let's hop over here. Whoa. My mouse is freaking out. That was weird. Upcoming patches, Thor, Punisher. Reduce the number of votes required for a surrender. On a team of 6 requires 5. So as long as the majority of the team agrees. Nothing new there. Oh, hiccups. Sorry. All right. Hey, campaign, how you doing? I'm gonna watch this for a second, guys. Just and grab a drink, because I have the hiccups, and that's annoying as hell. Get Ultron to kill my hiccups? If only. I'm gonna watch this. I'm gonna grab a drink quickly. That'll help.
大家好，欢迎来到漫威争锋幕后艺术专辑的第3期英雄塑造。漫威超级英雄以其独特的魅力风靡全球，他们的影响力早已超越了电影票房和漫画销量的范畴，更深深影响着流行文化风向，成为全球文化现象的一部分。每一位超级英雄都有其独特的成长经历和情感羁绊，他们不仅是拯救世界的强大战士，更是有血有肉、充满人性光辉的普通人。在塑造这些经典角色时，我们始终怀着敬畏之心，却又难掩内心的激动与热情。每一位英雄呢，都有其标志性的外观、举手投足间的经典动作，以及独一无二的超级能力，深入人心。我们的设计不仅聚焦于他们的外在形象，更注重挖掘他们鲜明的个性和丰富的情感内核，让每一个角色都更加立体、更具深度。
So they're showing off all this
我们将从英雄设计
season skins.
带您一同探索漫威争锋背后独特的创作理念与艺术魅力。
I think Ultron did it. I think Ultron cured my hiccups.
在漫威争锋的艺术创作中，超级英雄们不仅是风格构建的核心载体，更是所有设计延伸的起点。漫威85年的历史积淀，如同一座
Heroes are the starting point for all design.
不同时代的创作者们不断为这些经典角色呢注入新的生命力。作为这个时代的叙事者，我们既肩负着传承的责任，同时呢也获得了漫威给予的广阔的创作空间，让我们得以在保持角色本质魅力的同时，为他们附上符合当代审美的崭新外观。 最终呈现出令大家既熟悉又惊喜的英雄群像。
知道。那么
So I truly believe we're getting Phoenix next season.
辨识度的浩克应该是漫威宇宙中最为
Oh, that's a cool costume with the coat.
而我们要做的呢是创造出独属于漫威争锋的那个。
If they do the coat and maybe like Doc Green, which is his intelligent Hulk form, that could be cool. Oh, I think ready.
激烈的战斗。同样在我们游戏中呢，浩克是将
I'm thinking in the next season it's Phoenix, Jean Grey, and Blade.
秉承着传承与进化。
Because Blade is no longer laying in the bed in Wakanda.
转化为了一种玩法，为浩克加入了变身机制，让他可以在班纳博士以及更具
I truly believe we're gonna get Blade soon.
之间进行切换。
I mean, his character model's been in the game for a while now.
设计上呢，你首先会注意到浩克腰间的。
He was in the first half of season no, the second half of season 1.
体内的伽马能量实体化表现出来。
But he was in a lot of the story before that.
体内的伽马能量导入身体的各个部分，让浩克熟练的去用这股能量作为自己的武器进行攻击，或者是。
That's a cool. It's like he's shooting a friggin' like mouth Kamehameha. And this is a cool image of him and the both of them fishing.
在我们的战场上呢，从不缺少闪耀的女性力量，比如新加入漫威争锋的这位强力英雄，她以女皇般的姿态。
I'm really hoping we get a new Emma skin this season.
感应能力掌控全局。 他的出场犹如战场上最璀璨夺目的钻石。
是的，她就是白皇后艾玛福斯特。她对于 X 战警的粉丝来说呢
？Because if we're getting Phoenix, like I think we will. Oh, I love the ponytail look and the.
少年学校的临时校长。
Oh, the.
久的傲人身姿，霸气登场，成熟性感
The crystalline mask is really cool.
完美曲线，那双冰蓝色瞳孔更添摄人气场。 还原了漫画中他精明强硬的领袖气质。此外呢，我们将漫画中他可以变身为钻石形态这个设定融入到了我们的玩法中。
Incorporating her in diamond form and having a shift on the battlefield.
不可摧的钻石状态，身体的每一寸都璀璨夺目。同时，我们在钻石形态下让他的技能动作。 有一些格斗家的
the movement of the fluidity of a wrestler. Her skin, the skin that we have is pretty good. But Emma has so many killer designs. So the main villain of the next season undoubtedly going to be Null. We saw that during the final thing, the final card. And the name of the final card was From the Ashes, which is obviously a nod to the Phoenix. And I think it's natural to go from, hey, we've recovered and rebuilt Cerebro. We're now going to use it to find mutants across the multiverse. Let's find Jean Grey.
兼具了完美的攻击与防御，凌厉的攻击就像是一台坚不可摧的机甲。而漫威争锋中也有一位
And if we do Null,
天才少女汉尼帕克。 不同于白皇后的霸气侧漏。
Oh, there's some awesome Penny designs. Give us some of these. Penny only has two alternate costumes. Everything else is a palette swap. Give us some more Penny, right? We have the Peach, Momoko, and the Venom one. We need some more cool Penny designs.
又增添了几分灵动性。 并且作为战场中的绝对吸金主角，蜘蛛机甲的体型接近3米，外观布满精致的蜘蛛纹路和流线条纹，搭配金属外壳上贴满俏皮可爱的贴纸，完美的将机械的刚毅与少。
Spider 舱机甲对于敌人，但它与近几年 MCU 的大荧幕电影中那些更为耳熟能详的超英形象不同的是，万磁王在漫威。
A hard character. I do like that they went with an old grizzled Magneto. Oh! What are these? Oh, this goes hard. Like a super cyber tech. Ooh, make this playable, please. It almost looks like a Stark Tech Iron Man Magneto.
在设计中呢，我们为了和传统形象经典形象
differentiate
拉开差
him
异
from
化，我们
traditional.
选择了万磁王在漫画中
That's more
同样经典
is designed in this game, but it still
更
looks really
不同的
cool.
白色战衣作为灵感的起点。随即便提出，万磁王可否通过吸纳空间中的铁元素，在背后形成一个铁环状的弹药舱的想法，并结合漫威官方监修提出，我们是否可以试试让他的
To give
年
him
龄
an
感更
aged
大，就像
appearance,
是一
yeah.
位久经沙场的老将军一样。所以，现在在游戏实际的局内，当万磁王双手背于
So I think a lot of the early season stuff is going to be the main. Oh, I like that braided beard.
降落人间。
正是这些漫威中的经典
Are going to be like classic mainstay Marvel characters. But we're going to be getting some more weird characters. I'm going to guess starting in like season 4.
队的匠心重塑。
That chain design goes hard. Design A looks really good for Psylocke. They kind of went design C, but all of these look really great. I like kind of like how square-jawed the second Iron Man looks.
焕发出了崭新的生命力，但这
We really need a
这仅仅是
MCU Ultron.
个争锋战
Loki looks cool. I would love this. We haven't really don't really have a super classic helmeted Star-Lord. I would love a really classic looking Star-Lord.
第一步生命力，但这仅仅是构建整个争锋战场的。
Oh, this one looks cool. This one also looks. Both of these look awesome. Please make these skins.
第一步
Venom. And if this season is null, I think I might have looked this up before, but Venom, when he Enigma Force is what it was called, right? I think I might have looked it up. Yeah, here. So we need this costume for Venom with the glowing skin, because this is the skin he used when he beat Null. And he had a giant Venom axe that was made out of Mjolnir and Silver Surfer's surfboard. So it was a giant power cosmic axe wielded by Enigma Force Venom. And, like, this would be... It's actually a pretty sick statue. Would be a sick costume. That's an Enigma Force Venom, too. That's pretty cool. There you go. That's it. Give him the glowing eyes with the energy trails. The glowing body speckled with stars. And maybe give him, like, the axe in an emote. That'd be sick as hell.
接下来
There's Null. Awesome.
真正的魔
Ooh. I think this is... Now, originally, everyone thought this was Hive when we saw him, which is kind of insane, because Hive is, like, always depicted as, like, a sleek, like, refined being of evolution. They have specified that this is a Hydra prototype super soldier infected by Hive. And if that's the case, that's cool. And I really want to see, like, a special, maybe, like, PvE mode where we get to fight some of these enemies. Like, maybe we get to fight Dracula, get to fight Hive super soldiers to get to Hive. That would be really sick.
正在制作
Cool. I love that they have so much detail for Master Weaver, even though we barely see him. Karn.
把这些跃然
Same
纸
with
上
Spider Zero, the
线条笔触
Sentinel. That's the artwork inside of Loki's bedroom, which is so cute.
雕刻进真实的游戏世界中。 在游戏中，英雄角色的呈现效果呢，直接和沉浸感公式化设计，在还原。为此，我们
To achieve this, we steer clear of formulaic designs.
在还原原画精髓的。
Also, comic accurate Wolverine being the third shortest character. Aim instead for exaggerated stylistic variation. Catering to the essence of the original artwork. Do they? Okay, so they don't count as helmet. That's good. Each hero leaves an impression.
漫威争锋中丰富多样的英雄形象，吸引了不同类型。
So I think we're gonna get Phoenix in the first half, or Blade in the first half, leading the fight, and then we get Phoenix in the second half to fight Null, or we get Phoenix in the first half to like lead the charge and hold back Null, where Blade comes in the second half to deal the finishing thing. I would love that if Blade's blade is what kills Null.
说到俏皮可爱，那就不得不想到我们的松鼠女啦。松鼠女是漫威宇宙中最令人意想不到的英雄之一，她的能力看上去很无厘头，但战绩却十分惊人。
Her track record, unbeatable Squirrel Girl. She has defeated Galactus. She has defeated Doctor Doom. She has defeated Thanos.
为了体现出她非传统的角色特征，在外形方面，她与其他女英雄有着明显的差异化。我们以她俏皮可爱的微胖体型，
Her fuller figure conveys a girl next door vibe.
和真实感。五官精致，圆圆的鼻头，水灵灵的大眼睛，配上胖嘟嘟的脸型以及微暴的牙齿，在保留松鼠特征的同时，让它显得活泼又风趣。在贴图阶段，我们在 IP 的固有配色下，将身上点缀的橙色处理成更加鲜艳、饱和的色彩，突出它的视觉中心，以代表积极力量的暖色，为团队中带来 cheer up 的气氛。同时，我们在它的皮衣上点缀了很多绒毛，与蓬松的巨大松鼠尾巴呼应，复刻出它复古和野性的形象特
Her
征。
retro and wild essence.
我们塑造的松鼠女传达出了可爱与勇气并存的理
So
念。
are they just hitting on every character? That's kind of
大家
dope.
在生活中像松鼠女一样，保持乐观的态度，勇敢面对挑战。介绍完可爱的松鼠女之后，接下来要谈谈我们的石头朋友了。在我们的游戏中呢，它可谓是占有举足轻重的地位。
After the most recent trailer, I'm really hoping we get costumes for the four based on their new MCU costumes, because I need the bearded thing that they showed off in the trailer.
独特的个性与力量，我们将它概括为宽大的长方形。 城墙般敦实的挺体。
So I was talking earlier about the storyline with
为队友提供保护。粗大的手臂。
It just looks so good. You have to.
一记重拳都展现出巨大的力量感，给予对手致命的打击。
While this goes.
角色性格上，我们也希望他更具备亲和力。相比于石头人的经典形象，我们中和了五官比例。 以宽大的下巴让它更具憨厚感，全身覆盖的石头也是它的一个重要的特征。我们参考真实的肌肉结构。
Him with the beard, the rocky beard, and it's like it's a thing in the comics.
硬朗的石头肌理，在深入的过程中，将石块归纳为大、中、小的层次关系。
There you go.
整体效果保持
I need that.
和统一性。
So this comic, the comic with him with the beard, is actually really cool. After the events of the Future Foundation, they go on to. Reed is going to try and rework. Well, I don't remember what Reed's motivation was, but he wanted to like change time and mess with reality, and he was actually stopped by his father, who's a time traveler. So Mr. Fantastic's father brings Reed. I think it's like 500 years into the future. Oh no, it's 1,000. So he brings him 1,000 years into the future and sees that the Fantastic Four, or the Future Foundation, is still around, but be gone. They see that he just looks like a straight up Super Saiyan. they see that the Future Foundation is still around. They tease like the Future Avengers. It's really cool. But two members of the Future Foundation are Franklin Richards, who's immortal, and the Thing, who's still alive because he only ages for the 1 week a year that he's human. So you have this super old Thing, which is really cool. Then they go forward another 1,000 years to the year 4,000 something, and the Thing is like a figurehead, and he has the long beard, and he's like a messiah and a leader of the people and kind of a politician, but he's like a leader of heroes and a leader of men, and he's bringing alien worlds, and he's an emissary, and he's great. Then they go forward another 1,000 years to when he's finally like dying, and Franklin is saying goodbye to him, and hold up. All right, we have that. This is the design they went with for the steampunk Iron Man, but I kind of love. We have steampunk Iron Man, but we don't really have like Old West. And isn't there actually, let me just quickly bop. There's a difference between them, right? So yeah, the year and Iron Man. I don't know, I guess it is that one. Okay, I wasn't sure if the steampunk was a different description from the Old West. I guess I kind of love him with the cowboy hat and the tattered cape, though. It screams like Old West steampunk. Joe Chill. I'm glad they went with the vest. It looks much more Joe Chill than... not Joe Chill, it's Batman. Oh, some of these Bruces look pretty cool. This is the one they went with, but there's some really good ones there. This is Eye of Agamotto. This is a pretty cool Swordmaster, Sword of Fushi. We obviously got that for the... Oh, I love the glasses for Jeff. Amazing Baby. The Baby Werewolf. Alright, we got that. These are all the MCU skins we've gotten so far. The Guardians. Cap, Bucky. Yep. Oh, the glowing hair and glowing sword looks awesome. This is the dragon skin. And that's I think that's the Gala skin. Yeah, no, so the whole story with Ben is he doesn't age when he's in his stone form. He turns human for 1 week a year because of the Children of the Future Foundation. So he only ages for that 1 week. And because of his powers, even in that human form, he has an incredibly long lifespan. So he lives to the year 5,000 something. And this entire arc is dealing with Mr. Fantastic's obsession with his work. And that's why he creates the Future Foundation. That's why he obsesses about curing Ben. That's why he's obsessing about saving Johnny's life. And the comic ends with him seeing the funeral of Ben Grimm in the future. And he says goodbye to his friend and sees Franklin burying him, and it's a very touching moment. And his father returns him to the present. And there's one scene... where I didn't realize there was a Mr. Fantastic beer. Here it is. This is the scene. Where he goes back to the present, sits down with the Thing, and says, "Oh, they're watching the fight on pay-per-view," and he's like, the Thing's like, "Oh, you're only here in between inventions, right?" And he's like, "Oh, don't you gotta build some kind of anti-doomsday thing? Save the world. I'm good. I missed you too, Stretch." And it's just his way of wanting to spend more time with the Thing after the death of Johnny. And this is the moment where the family is reunited. And it's such just a perfect scene. And it's the way this, I believe it was the entire comic run ended. And it was phenomenal. And it was such a beautiful... and I think... yeah, here it is. So that's Mr. Fantastic and his father. In the year 5000, watching the funeral of the Thing with the immortal...
So a while back,
it's a YouTube video. Yeah, check it out though. It's a really cool story. It's a very, 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 very great story. I have it somewhere in my comic collection, but it might be back at my parents' house. I might not actually have it here. Oh, here's the scene where where the Hulk and Thor just let out all of his punches and just beat the crap out of them. Man. Comics are great sometimes, you know? Sometimes comics are just amazing. So I think I saw that, sorry. So we have that Thing. We have All Butcher Loki. We have Punk Rock Storm. That's the Blood Hunt Bucky, Ragnarok, and Classic Thor. Ooh, that's a cool one. I'm guessing that was replaced with Ragnarok, but this is neat. If they were going to give us another Thor skin, I kind of want us to give us the unworthy version. He has a couple different looks in this comic. This is what I would go with. Him, bare-chested, torn up, nasty-looking cloak. It's when he can give us an axe instead of Mjolnir. That's when he wielded Stormbreaker, I believe. No, Stormbreaker was the Beta Ray Bill's weapon. He just wielded, I think it was a nameless hand axe. And he had short hair, and he eventually got a new costume with a blue tunic and a hood. The Unworthy Thor. This was after the original Sin comic, which people have been saying that MCU Winter Soldier Bucky needs his own movie. I think if you were going to do a movie for Bucky, it should be Original Sin, or a take on Original Sin, and have like the crimes of the Winter Soldier exposed to the world, which destroys his reputation. I think that would be really cool. Yeah, so if we could get this, an unworthy Thor skin, that would be really sick. This is the Iron Man we got, but this is sick. This would have been really cool. The Moon General, the Dragon Adam Warlock, they went with that one. The Dragon... Venom, Agent Venom... So this is what they went with, but this Hela kind of a baddie. And if they do kind of like a Khonshu style skin for Hela, they went with this one for the punk rock Squirrel Girl. But I kind of like the blue emo one.
敬畏之心。
The mobster pimp and swagger. Or slick and swagger, yeah. God damn, they look so cool.
将无限的
The free fall Hawkeye, the Ronin Hawkeye. This is the one that went with the half his face covered and the cybernetic arm. Phoenix Knight. I kind of love the covered mask. Yigsgard Groot. Okay. Man, they go so hard. And every other week we get new skins. It's kind of crazy. Malice! Got a lot of attention during Season 1. Called the Gunnar skin. I kind of love the no face.
其实也是对经典漫画形象的致敬。我们在尊重原著的基础上进行大胆解构与创新，力求让经典
deconstruct, innovate while respecting the original.
练出这套设计的视觉所表达出的性感、黑暗、愤怒、
sensuality, darkness, and
整体
anger.
继承了原作的黑红色调，并使用了铆钉、头罩、皮质镂空服装等来承载和加强这种视觉情绪，进一步
I think
显
it's a
化
really
各
cool
角色
skin.
特质和气质特点。除去这些整体性的视觉表达外，我们在造型中也运用了大量具有微型的三角形图形来诠释
Got
它
it.
的
Triangles equal
与生
danger.
命性的压迫感，包括铆钉或是身体上的服装剪裁形状。同时，我们也不忘强调女性角色作为她的素体人物感丰满的重要元素之一。整个设计力求做到保留，在网上的众多评价中也收到了类似说下半身性感。
The revealing lower half, conservative upper half.
这并非设计师的个人喜好，而只是基于画面中视觉引导的考量。
下面为大家呈现的是我们原创皮肤魔剑客地狱朋克，他是漫威争锋朋克乐队中的硬核乐手，是特立独行的摇滚明星，叛逆与目空一切的性格呢，充斥着整个屏幕。
这套皮肤的核心视觉是要体现地狱恶魔以及朋克与重金属的音乐，以仙人球又增添了在武器。
I like the punk child design. It's not my favorite.
麦克斯中那把喷射炙热火焰的电吉他一样，在恶魔形态下，服装部分我们延续人形状态的整体设计语言，并在恶魔头部的设计上做了较多简洁造型的金属面具，如同。
I do like the headpiece in her demon form in that one, though. That is a good point. Cold, oppressive, and curiosity.
血月当宫的 S1 赛季。
Returning to Eternal Night, the Gothic style, yeah.
为核心元素，结合地图故事，谱写出了一曲以永恒之夜为主题的交响乐章。
在这套皮肤主题当中，灵蝶无疑是最为亮眼的存在。
Oh, it's right, the Red Riding Hood kind of Kaido blood hunter.
出现在了玩家的视野中。
She appears as a decisive hunter moving from yokai to vampires. Ooh, I kind of like this outfit right here with that hat and the blood red neck.
服饰上，我们
contrasting with the black.
知识感的暗红色皮革
Red leather military style mini dress.
同时，我们希望通过露出一只眼睛的长刘海和贝雷帽等设计点来强化它冷。
Long fringe revealing one eye and a beret.
作为吸血鬼猎人，武器同样需要足够强大吸睛。我们为它量身打造了。
Oh, these are cool weapon designs.
灵芝利刃，在腰间配备猎杀吸血鬼的。
Although C looks really good too. So B is what they ended up going with. I really like C, the black over red, and it kind of has the inverted cross, like keeping with the vampire theme. With the front cap of the beret. And the shorter hair, I kind of like this one better than what we ended up getting.
并且在卷轴上还搭配有一串红色的念珠，完美融合了东西方的猎魔手艺，同时也为角色增添了更多神秘、暗黑的气息。
哎，一起登场，还有身披红绒缎的教皇风。
Yeah, I do love this Adam with the gold mask with the teardrop.
身上装备的护甲上
Rune-etched armor invoked a holy figure wearing sacred artifacts. I 100% agree with that.
它会让玩家联想到手持圣器驱魔的神职人员，而对于原皮本身就具备一定神性的亚当术士，这种诠释无疑是十分契合的。还有将范海辛风格
Also integrated vampire hunting elements. It does give a very Van Helsing look.
钢爪背后燃烧的披风，
The burning cape, the dark fire claws.
而钢铁侠则结合了中世纪盔甲冷峻刚毅的视觉特点
Medieval armor mixed with his modern sensibilities. Ooh, they have that one tiny shot right there. Like the blades stuck into his shoulders. That's kind of sick. Although I do really like this dark jet black, more angular design.
传奇暗黑猎奇的气质。同样有着暗黑猎奇气质的还有冬兵，我们在他腰间挂载了一盏可以驱散吸血鬼的哥特造型。
The ultraviolet lamp at his waist to ward off
吸血
vampires.
鬼主题的视觉元素，如同血缘诅咒中缓步在小巷的老猎人一样。
Kind of the steampunk weapon.
皮肤，赛季故事的主题性与氛围感也得到了更多的呈现。
由此看出，我们的皮肤设计不仅拥有丰富的主题元素，更与赛季内容密切关联。当然，在关键的运营节日，我们也会推出相应的
Winter holidays, New Year, and Halloween.
我们还将把更多的惊喜带给大家，请大家尽
Yeah, more holidays themed ones. We love the winter ones. I love that Rocket and Groot. They're two of my
我们要
favorites.
做的呢，就是要赋予它们具有辨识度的色彩和独特的质感。我们在保证品牌色的前提
The
下，
Peach Momoko. I know people are getting a little tired of the Peach Momoko skins, but like, a lot of them are really good. She has such a good eye for design.
表现。为了能够
Yi Groot is really cool.
完美呈现这套风格化贴图效果，我们配套开发了独属于漫威争锋的材质系统。
A proprietary material
在初
system.
期，我们尝试用传统的卡通渲染方式来体现画面风格，但与我们英雄形象结合时，发现这种方式并未展现出高模的造型优势，也不符合动视漫画风
So
格的。
not dynamic comic enough.
在2分的画面层次中，角色无法承载更多的，把贴图和物理光照按比例分离，再对应的分别进行风格差，强调风格表现。在物理模块为材质添加 PBR 属性，增加角色可信度。
So it helps
信息、色彩丰富度、笔触和肌理都在贴图
with textures and models to kind of translate materials a little better.
就保证了材质对效果
Controllable material effects like the cloth,
光照部分基于 UE 引擎的
underlighting.
底层光照逻辑很难调整。有了初步想法后，我们积极地与技术美术团队进行了沟通。
角色着色模型的整体开发目标是体现动视漫画风格的辨识度、
Recognizability.
光照的色阶化处理。
That's important not only for comic sensibilities, but also for gameplay, right? You have to immediately be able to recognize what you're dealing with.
这样能形成着色模型验证了方向的正确性，但随之而来的问题就是程序化的一米色阶变化太过呆板不可控，无法承载细节层的变化。于是我们决定进一步削减色阶层的数量，将细节层留给艺术家进行手绘处理，来打破这个局限。我们开放了色阶位置、亮部和暗部的色彩倾向，记录在 Primitive Data 中。手绘风格，我们还增加了独立的高光通道，用额外的 buffer 记录高光演出的。
细心的玩家可能已经注意到了，我们的英雄角色在
Our heroes exhibit 2D outline.
透光效果，这正是动视漫画风格标志性的视觉特征之一。角色的轮廓光效果可以强化明度关系，塑造更立体的角色形态，并能增强轮廓识别度，确保角色在画面中清晰可辨。还有就是相较以往，对比度会变得更强，可以很好的通过明暗反差来强化视觉冲击力，从而激活色彩张力，让角色在画面中的表现更加生动明快。
是一个至关和环境的，是实现动画表现力的。
Rigging is an intense process.
漫威争锋的将传统角色的绑定拆分为。
I have nothing but respect for people that can rig 3D models. It seems like such an intense
这种模块化
process.
充200多种英雄意识。
并不对绑定系统做了。比如我们的神奇先生， 四肢躯干会有橡胶一般的弹性质感，身体和胳膊会产生巨大的形变，并且我们添加了一些曲线上的变量。制作上我们采用了 McHillman 系统，通过 TA 对管线的优化，可以很快速地对性格各异的英雄进行逐步的表情编辑，从而让角色更加鲜活立体地呈现给玩家。漫文争锋丰富角色更加鲜活立体地呈现给玩家。表情编辑。
This looks like it was an early something, but this clearly seems like a dev test area where you could see them in different lights, in more dynamic moving lighting. But I'm very curious about this, the moving and talking character models. What's that? What? I don't think we've seen that before.
是一套皮肤的效果基础，为此，我们和服装裁剪的搭建要求，这样既保证了效果呈现，又合乎了性能的要求。
Okay, this is more modern and current because.
因为权重受多骨骼的影响，很容易产生滑动错位，因此我们尝试获取该点位置骨骼的权重比值，在隐形内通过约束来模拟毛囊的效果。 最终保证飘带在相对位置上的。
Ensure ribbons.
下期节完整呈现，我们将为英雄注入强大的灵魂，实现从外形到内在的完整呈现。感谢朋友们的陪伴。
So then I guess in the next episode, it's probably going to talk about voice acting.
再见了，拜拜。
That's awesome. All right. All right. Well, we only got 11 days left in this season. So I'm expecting we're probably going to get more updates, probably a season teaser within the next few days for Season 3. Probably gonna get a dev talk about like, hey, here's who's coming next week. So at some point this week, we'll probably get that. That's fair to say. It'll probably be 1 week out. Right? 11 days and 8 hours. So we'll probably get a season tease. I've heard people talk about new levels that we might get. I'm personally thinking we're going to be getting something on Clintar, because we've seen in character stories like Adam's character story, the giant dead celestial floating above Clintar. That if you look in the background of Clintar has crash landed there. I think an awesome level would be on the corpse and possibly inside the corpse of a dead celestial. Like, Null is going to eat the power cosmic unless you can stop him. And then maybe Null's castle, where we could deal with, like, where we could see Grendel, who is a symbiote that's been on Earth for a very long time and has had this whole mythos built around it. And it's a giant dragon symbiote, which is cool as hell. So I hope we see something like that. I would not be shocked if we saw another symbiote teased. Obviously, the symbiote that I think they're most likely to eventually incorporate into this game is Carnage, as a DPS, or as a duelist. But I wouldn't mind something like Scream. We're probably not going to get Phage, we're probably not going to get Riot, we're probably not going to get any of them, Bedlam, whatever. But I could absolutely see Carnage becoming playable. A playable Null? Like, I know Ultron became playable as this season's villain, but it's a Ultron... It's a different Ultron that became playable. I think most villains are going to be relegated to villainy. They're not going to become playable. So I don't believe we'll get Null. Ooh, shiver. I don't know if Doom's going to be incorporated, though. That one's a big iffy question mark for me. So I think we're getting Null this season, and I think the season 4... Right? 4? 0, 1, 2. Yeah, so 3 is going to be Null. I think 4 is going to be dealing with the death of the War of the Gods. Because we haven't really been to that world yet. In these, this mainly took place in the modern day. The Krakoa is 2099. We have not, this is going to take place, it's, the Null storyline is Clintar, but it's also taking place in the same world as the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda, because that's dealing with the corruption of Bast, and I think that also might be where Blade ties in. Because we last saw Blade on the Intergalactic Empire of Wakanda, I could see him showing up with a Empire of Wakanda suit as an alternate skin. I wouldn't also mind seeing symbiote skins of a lot of these characters. Like, everyone wants a symbiote Jeff. That's one of the most requested skins that I've seen. I think Season 4 will take place in the last world that we've heard hints about, which is a War of the Gods, and that's where Magic and Wanda are from. Where Wanda is the Sorceress Supreme. And apparently Apocalypse is going around killing gods, so I could see Apocalypse being the big bad of Season 4. And then Season 5 brings it back, and we deal with the battle between Doom and Doom 2099 for Season 5. And that could be like the end of our first big arc. I think that's where I'm going to end playing this for now, though. I'm not going to stop gaming. I'm just going to end Marvel Rivals for now. Yeah, so I think I'll be back at some point, probably this week. If I had to guess, either Wednesday or Friday, they do a lot of stuff. Yeah, I'll be back in a few. Yeah, alright. So let me just end this recording.